It's a sunny Wednesday morning at the Fisherman's Village shopping mall in Punta Gorda, Florida. And the Warden's Farmers Market has got your greens,
so you can saute them or
tomatoes and sweet corn, all standard farmers market fare. But in the corner,
it tastes like cauliflower.
Is an interesting looking vegetable called Romanesco that attracts quite a bit of attention.
You just kind of steam it for a while.
Yes, you can steam it and add a little salt and you're there.
Be darn.
Fortunately for customers, the farmer who grew that unusually pointed produce is close by and willing to share cooking tips.
People really like to diversify their diets, and it's a nice way to add excitement to what would normally be just a regular household activity.
Connecting with customers is Eva Warden's passion.
It isn't just about filling the stomach. It's also about having a personal relationship with the people who grow the food.
Eva Warden and her husband Chris are the owners of Warden Farm. The organic fruit and vegetable farm is located about 15 miles from downtown Punta Gorda. In many ways, it's a return to farming of past generations. The Wardens sell produce and feed their family with the livestock and produce raised on the farm. The Wardens also connect with their customers through a community-supported agriculture program where members pay for a yearly membership and receive seasonal produce weekly.
Nice, thank you.
The farm is a culmination of the Warden's lifelong study of the role of food and agriculture in the community. Chris and Eva have PhDs in agriculture-related fields. Instead of testing their theories in academia, they put them to the test in the real world.
I use my research and my education every day here at the farm, looking at innovations to bring to production, refining irrigation, looking at water, moisture, soil testing and plant leaf testing.
I think that growing up in the suburbs for me and having food come to me with no story behind it was something that I wanted to rectify. And doing that as an adult, being able to grow my own food was very satisfying. And being able to grow food for other people is personally satisfying when I see how happy they are.
The couple hasn't given up on their educational roots altogether. During the growing season, you'll find about half dozen people getting hands-on lessons in farming. The Wardens attract apprentices from all over North America. Jean-Michel Arquin-Boucher and Karine Bertrand operate a small farm near Montreal, Canada. They're spending their winter in Florida at Warden Farm.
You need to work on a farm, that's how you're gonna learn, especially if you're not from a farming background, as we are. You can also go to formal classes, but when you do the full season, you really get to learn how it really works.
You're learning about soil, you're learning about microorganisms, you're learning about physiology, plant physiology, but when you're in the field and you saw the plants growing and you see, okay, it's warm, there's water, okay, it's growing really fast.
The Wardens are familiar with growing fast. Their farm has grown significantly since Chris and Eva started working 8 acres of this ground in 2004.
Well, it's 3 o'clock here on the Warden Farm and things haven't slowed down at all. We're inside the barn where CSA members are coming by to pick up their fresh produce like they do each week. They can pick out things like fresh greens, beets, and of course, here's that Romanesco again. For all the people that buy their produce at the grocery store that live in the suburbs today, they're saying, what's wrong with that? Why can't I get my produce at the grocery store? Do I have to have a connection with the farmer?
When we have different priorities in our lives, we make different choices. So if somebody doesn't have it as a priority, then I respect that. I also, though, believe that there's much to be gained on the personal, individual level and also the societal level for people connecting to a farm.
Farmers Market customer Mary McLaughlin quickly picks up some fresh produce while her husband fuels up their boat at the nearby dock.
I'm glad to have them right here, have the farmers market right here.
This Vermont snowbird says even on the water, the fresh produce is a way for her to connect with the Wardens.
It doesn't get any fresher than this. You get more out of it this way. The farmer gets more money.